200,000 players? You're kidding. Why does almost everyone you know play video games? What is only a newborn form of entertainment has become so popular that it's virtually a cultural norm. Now, of course, not everyone plays hardcore shooters, but most of the people we interact with have at least tried an iPhone app or two. In this episode of GameBrew, I want to do something a little different. Let's explore why people play games, and not just why they play, but what they're looking for.
These remarkable creatures are called humans. Walking on two legs, these creatures are involved in a variety of daily activities, ranging from humdrum to just plain weird. A particularly interesting phenomenon is the creature's tendency to seek out relief, often in the way of pleasurable experiences. Here is one in his natural habitat. For some reason, he considers this pleasurable.
I interviewed a few of my family and my friends to ask them why they play video games. Oh, don't worry, I won't show any of them on camera. So here's what the people that I interviewed said. For nostalgia and having fun. He used to play with his would-be wife. Age 58, male. Mainly because they're fun. Some days if you're trying to pass time, video games make it go faster. Age 9, male. Fun, likes competition to see how well she does up against others. Age 11, female. Because they're basically fun. This person likes winning in the context of competition. Age 15, male. Because I like to, they're fun. Age 8, female. They're fun and exciting, and this person likes to roleplay in some games on ROBLOX because she's a social person. Age 11, female. I'll actually mention ROBLOX later, so if you don't know what that is, then that's alright. Likes to chase people in Mario Tag. Likes beating levels and gets excited because he works hard to figure out how to beat it. He also thinks games are fun because he can fight bad guys and use weapons like bow and arrows. Likes archery games. Age 6, male. Obviously, he's been playing Nintendo Land. This person sees creativity in video games and he likes it. Age 10, male. I play video games so that I can enjoy myself along with others. Age 17, male. For fun or a personal challenge. Age 30, female. Just for fun, a relaxing break from normal things. Age 38, female. And then finally, for me personally, I enjoy games and they're exciting. And I'm 19 years old. There's one main ingredient in all that, which is obviously fun. And that's a pretty general and pretty obvious element of why anyone would want to play a game. I also looked up some research data about games that's pretty interesting. According to Spill Games' State of Online Gaming Report, the total number of people around the world who play games was expected to pass 1.2 billion by the end of 2013. According to Jane McGonigal on TED.com, we spend 3 billion hours a week as a planet playing video games. That is a lot of time. I actually looked further into the State of Online Gaming Report for 2013 by Spill Games, and I found out some pretty interesting things. According to this report, 700 million people worldwide play games online. 46% of those people are women, and 54% of them are men. And actually, this study breaks up the specific demographics of people into girls, women, and boys and men. According to this, the top game categories for girls are cooking games, dress-up games, and pet-carrying games. For women, it's puzzle, quiz, and word games, matching games, and mahjong-style games. For boys and men, it's racing games, sports games, and action games. The study goes further to describe these three categories of people and what games they like to play. In the section called Girl Power, I quote, "There's certainly a widespread of demographic appeal, and we can drill down further to look at individual types of games that these categories of users are playing. Research has shown us that tween girls like to explore their future through roleplay. Acting out grown-up situations they recognize from the world around them helps them to feel independent. Girls also like to be creative, and they like to share their creativity with others." I quote, "Although online gaming penetration consistently ranks highly with men aged 15 to 24, women aged 35 and over regularly outnumber their male counterparts." I thought that was interesting. The study also states that boys tend to be much more focused on competition than on creativity, with popular choices including, like I said, racing games, sports games, and action games. The same mentality ports over to the types of games that adult men like to play too. But obviously, boys don't only like to play action games, and girls don't only like to play creative games. I like action games, but creativity is probably just as important as action for me. And of course, there are lots of girls who like action games. This is just one study, so remember to keep that in mind. Alright, you want to hear my thoughts on the subject? Thank you, thank you. Let me ask you this. What do you see when you walk into an electronics store? You see people pursuing happiness. That's not what you were going to say. Let me explain. When I talk about happiness, I'm not just talking about the emotion of happiness. I'm talking about a better state of emotional or mental being than what you have right now. For example, you might play a game, even if it's, say, an exciting game, a scary game, or a frustrating game. If you believe it'll get you to a better mental or emotional state than you're at now, you're pursuing happiness. For example, you could even consider watching a scary movie to get you to a better state of happiness. It pretty much just means feeling better than you do right now.
What's the difference between this phone and this one?
This one has 10 gigabytes.
Oh, and what about this one?
This one has 16 gigabytes.
And this one?
That has 24 gigabytes.
This one?
32 gigabytes.
This one?
36 gigabytes.
This one?
40 gigabytes.
This one?
50 gigabytes.
This one?
Okay, seriously, you're taking this way too far, you might be thinking. I just like to play games because they're fun. Well, just hear me out a bit. Every person has certain intrinsic desires, and many times people try to meet these desires through video games. The desire for meaning is one example, or for social interaction. In trying to meet these desires, people are trying to get to a better state of happiness, like I said earlier. Let me break away and talk about massive multiplayer online games, or MMOGs for short. These can cause issues in looking for needs to be met. Here's where I talk about ROBLOX. ROBLOX is an online MMOG that released in 2006. You can build games with bricks that kind of look like Lego bricks, as well as program your own games however you like them. There are thousands and thousands of other games that you can play as well that other users have created. On ROBLOX, if you click on the Games tab, it brings you to a page that shows the most popular games. It was once my dream to have my game up here, and not just that, but to have a game that was consistently visited, so not only would I get lots and lots of money from the visits, virtual currency that is, but so that I would be famous as well. This desire can drive you to create a game of excellence. Obviously, if you don't meet this goal, you'll be dissatisfied. A lot of people are dissatisfied this way, and they may actually never meet that goal of being rich or famous or whatever else they're aiming for. Unfortunately, some MMOGs actually leverage this desire to bring in money for the business. Of course, being that it is a business, they need to make money. The thing is that the effects that this has on each individual player is probably not really considered. You might disagree with me on some of these points. That's okay. Just consider what I tell you. Once again, no results from last week's survey. Oh well. For this week there's no survey, however, I want to let you know about something. Very soon I will be starting a project on Indiegogo, which is a crowdfunding website for a new social media platform that I'm creating called Stratospark. It's basically a website where you can post a topic and other users brainstorm ideas for that topic. But before the campaign starts, I'm hosting a contest to advertise the campaign. I want you to give me a funny video about a really bad idea that someone had. Kinda like that guy that ate the dog food at the beginning of this video. On June 26th, I'll pick out 3 winners. Basically, what this means is that the videos are going to be used to advertise the actual campaign to try and get money for the website. For more information about the website and the campaign and to keep up with what's happening, search Stratospark on Facebook, as I've already made a page for it. There won't be a video next week. However, I will post a video about the new Stratospark website to give you a better idea of exactly what the website will offer. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great summer.